Welcome to the 7th in a series on restoring a 1950s era Yates American thickness planer. In this segment, we get into the dirty work of rust removal and grinding to get the table ready for brazing or weld repair. Well, with the table and that center plate all wire brushed, I've set the table back together, and I've measured across the table in 3 locations, here in the center and then the other end over here. And what I've found is that there's about a 40,000th gap in the center. There's a 40,000th gap over here, and then about a 20,000th over here. So this broken part of the table is sitting a little bit low, and I'll need to raise that up a little bit when we get that welded or brazed. In addition, measuring across each lip, front and back, there's about a 5 or 6 thousandths gap across the table this way, front and back. To align and fixture the broken table wing to the main table during brazing, I cut some lengths of heavy walled tubing to span across the table. During preheating to 500 degrees and during brazing, the wing would be aligned with the rest of the table using the tubing and some C-clamps. Speaking of repairs, so I've talked to 3 different shops about welding or brazing this. And the first place I looked at, he wasn't a cast iron welder and admitted it, but he felt like he could do it if he wanted, or if I wanted him to. And I'm probably not going to use him because I need somebody that's pretty competent in what they're doing for welding cast iron. The second guy I talked to was more competent, but I didn't feel like he would be a good choice simply because he would not warranty his work or anything. The third guy wants to braze it, and I'm fine with brazing it. And what I'm going to do next to accommodate that is I'll be chamfering the edges here. I'll come in. He wants a 22.5 degree chamfer on each side for filler, and then leave a little landing in the middle to for the parts to index against each other. I decided midstream to go ahead and put some Rust-Oleum rust remover on these landings, or the margin there where it fractured. I'll finish grinding once I get that cleaned off. If I have this brazed, the guy doing the brazing wants these outside surfaces to be real smooth. Well, it's been a couple months since I worked on this thing, doing all this grinding and preparing it for getting it repaired. But what's happened is I came across the opportunity to get another one of these machines that has a table that's not broken. So I'm going to pretty much get rid of this old table. I'm going to pull the table out of the new machine that I got, and I'll probably kind of Frankenstein the two machines using different parts depending on their condition. Well, thanks again for watching. Next time we'll take a look at this second J180 and start dismantling it to get the table.